About me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Ivy's Greenhouse. Today we are going to do a repot with me. We're going to repot a couple plants. We're going to do an Anthurium from pon and just move it up into a proper pot. And then we are also going to put some water propagations into LECA so that they are ready to go. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below or ask any questions. I'll get back to you soon. Thanks. Okay, so today we're going to start with this Anthurium. It's a hybrid. It is mixed with a Luxurians and Radicans. And really I'm just done with it being in this cup because it's really hard to monitor the water. So when I first got this plant, it was, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves. And then in my care it shot out this one first, which is a decent size, and then this one. This is the newest leaf. It just shot out not too long ago. So let's get started here. So first I'm going to pour the pon into another cup just so I can monitor and look at the roots and make sure that this pon is safe to transfer into this pot, just to make sure that there's nothing, you know, bad going on in here before I transfer. So we'll start with that. I've only been working with pon for about, I don't know, 4 to 6 months or so. My Anthuriums really seem to love it. Whereas before they were in LECA, which they also thrived in. I like to test new things and try new things out. Okay, pon seems fine. As you can see here, if I try not to make a huge mess, it's got really healthy roots. Everything's looking white and, you know, green, so everything is looking good. Just kind of dust it off a little bit. I always, you know, I have my plants, as you can see behind me, up on these IKEA shelves. So I always like to position the water somewhat in the front if I can, just so that at a glance I can see if it needs water or not. For me it's extremely helpful, so I'll probably, you know, just position it where you think works best for you. Alright, I found my spot, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the pon back in there. These I'll just rinse out and reuse. I use tons of those cups, especially for baby plants. And just using some more pon. I do use Lechuza-Pon, but you can totally make your own. It's you can find the ingredients online or on Amazon or whatever. Usually give it a good shake, a few taps, just to make sure that there's no huge air pockets in there and such. And then there she is. She's all set. Actually, she needs water. So we'll pour some water in here and then she'll be all good to go. And again, this is the Anthurium Radicans X Luxurians hybrid. Okay, so next we're going to repot a few plants here. I have 2 Philodendron Florida Ghosts and 1 Philodendron, what's the name of this? Calkins Gold or something like that. I'll put the little card down below so you guys can see what it is as I am doing this. So we'll put this one to the side first. We'll do these. I do have a few plants in here. We'll see if the other one's ready to be potted up. This other one is a splendid Philodendron Splendid, which is a cross between a Varicosum and a Gloriosum. So I've got my cups of washed, clean LECA, and I'm just going to use these little plastic cups. So we're going to put some in the bottom first. Alright, and let's check out these roots, see what we got here. So this one I will just pot up in LECA, so we'll do this first, and this is the Philodendron Splendid. So just set it like so, and fill it on up. And there you have the first one. This is the Philodendron Splendid hybrid. So we'll set this to the side. We do want to put some water in here. I use fertilized water for my plants that are in LECA. And that'll all be linked down below if you want to check that out. Go for it. I buy most of my supplies off of Amazon, but not all of it. And now, since this plant was already, was only in water propagating, it should have no problem adjusting to LECA. And I did start out with wet LECA, not dry LECA. Depending upon your plant, sometimes I feel like that can make a difference, or it can help, or it can be worse, or whatever. So I just keep my fertilized water in this 1 gallon jug. So yeah, so now it's ready to go. I will put this in a probably in my IKEA greenhouse, just so that it gets that really super high humidity, because this plant really needs it. So set that to the side. If anybody's interested in any of these plants, I do have a Etsy store that has a few plants on it, so feel free to check that out as well. Here's the first one. It doesn't have as many roots as I would like. This one's better. This is the top cutting, which is odd. This is the first time I've ever propagated this plant, so it's a really beautiful plant. I have the mother plant down below. You probably can't see it. I'll insert a picture to the side here. But as you can see, they have these like speckled petioles, and they have the red, pink red color to them too, which is super beautiful. Yeah, so highly recommend this plant. It grows really well, and I just think they're very stunning plants. So let's get this set up here. So there's the first one, and like I said, this is a top cutting, as you can see right here. The new leaf will eventually come out. So I'm just going to set this aside, and then I'm going to put this into the greenhouse, or a humidity box, one of the two. But I will need to keep a close eye on this, because I'll want to add water in there probably within the next day or so, maybe 2 days. You just watch it how fast the LECA dries out. So next one is also another beauty, or a Florida Ghost, I'm sorry. So this one has a pretty decent root on it, and then it also has a new growth spot, which is why I'm potting it up. So put some LECA in here. So it's going to be a little funky, I think, but that's okay. Okay. This one I'm going to put a little bit of water in, because the bottom of it is so high that I'm not concerned about it at all. So you do that real quick. And I usually only put about, in these cups, depending upon how long the roots are or how big the roots are or whatever, I generally put about an inch of water at the bottom of these. But it definitely depends on the plant and its roots and its stem. Then, so there are the two Florida Ghosts, looking good. Okay. And then last we have the Philodendron Calkins Gold, I believe is the name of it. So I'm going to take this out. There's a little alocasia in here as well, as you can see. I think it's a Maharni? I don't know, can't tell. But I can go back, and then as you can see here, the roots look really, really good. It's pushing out a new leaf, it's ready to go. So we'll get this thing potted up. If this had bigger roots, I would probably do it in a larger cup like this, but because the roots aren't that crazy right now, I am just going to put it in this little one. Grab. Just make sure there's no large air pockets. Plant looks good. So there is the Philodendron Calkins Gold. Looking good. So I'll pour a little bit of the solution, nutrient solution in there. I use the brand, I think it is General Hydroponics, off of Amazon, and I love this fertilizer. Like, the directions are easy to follow, and I've never had any issues with any burning or any kind of issues with it whatsoever. So I highly recommend this as a fertilizer if you are a LECA person. Okay, and we're just going to do about an inch or so. And there you have it. So here are the finished plants that got potted up, so you guys can see. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.